never get used to these floors. I'll never get used to these floors. Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway. Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
And why didn't you run?
the look of this.
Levioso! Confringo!
Look of this. Don't like the look of this.
Confringo! Confringo!
Oh god. Oh, okay. I think you don't know how to use it. Kind of goofy as well, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, what? I broke. That's kind of weird on my part. Fuck. I did whatever. I don't know how to defend against that. What do you want me to do? we go. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do against that. Literally nothing I can do against that. Yeah, I'm good. There is nothing I can do against it. How do you want me to destroy the arm? Oh, there's really nothing I can do against that. Oh my god, you're making me restart from all the way from the beginning? What bunch of dicks, bro. You make me have to restart all the way from the beginning. I don't want to do that. At all. I don't think anyone wants to do that. Why would I do that? I'm doing that. You're gonna make me doing so much stuff just for some knowledge that I don't even care about. What are these? Wow, that is... Whoa. Crazy. It's not good. Oh, it's configuring the Expelliarmus. What's Expelliarmus? Man, give me that.
Expelliarmus.
He's hurt. Get away from him, he's real found.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We can restart all over again. Dude, the knockback was just crazy. I mean, if it knocked me back like an inch, it's okay, but like, it knocked me back 3 feet, and then I have to restart. If you die by the giant guy, it's too bad, you gotta restart all the way over. No checkpoint, no nothing, you have to restart all the way from the beginning. Who enjoys that in general? It's annoying. Nobody enjoys it.
This.
Why do you have to change my spells too? No! What did I have there?
Expelliarmus.
No! Oh my god. You're telling me... I'm not like, bro, what is that? I'm not wasting a ancient magic power on some little sensual life. Like, no, it's a waste. I'm not trying to climb all the way back up. Just, Oh my goodness.
Expelliarmus.
How is that hit me.
Expelliarmus!
On. You're gonna win, I think I know this.
Expelliarmus!
Oh.
Potato!
Yeah, finish playing. Okay.
Expelliarmus!
What do I do against that? What do I use against that? Seriously, what do I use?
Expelliarmus! Accio! Leviosa!
How does it see me? What do I do against that? Seriously, that is super annoying. There's nothing I can do against that.
Expelliarmus!
What do I do against it? What do I do against it? What do I do against it?
Leviosa!
Oh. Really? I love you, Stupid. Shit, again? Like, you broke my arm, I'm not doing it again. Dude, stop. It's not like you're doing it.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
Oh, wow.
Leviosa!
Uh-oh. No.
Expelliarmus!
I think you're making him more difficult in a way that is less difficult. Oh god, I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Accio!
I'm dead. I'm literally dead. I'm dead. That's killing me. I juked it. Oh my god.
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Bro. Oh, I'm shot. Oh my god. How did I survive? I'm only not dead
What a relief.
because I juked the second to last one and I destroyed the last one, which I have no idea how, since when I was trying to juke the second to last one, I mean destroy it, I did like all
Another
my
pensive.
stuff, it didn't work. Hold up. I hate you. I need to do Merlin's things for more space. Well.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them. I should ask Sirona at the Three Brum...
See me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You're back. Nice to see you again. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flights. I could complete work on my first up.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every... The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
How do I summon it?
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
So,
Just because you know who...
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
dude, if he touches me with his tongue, I'm actually gonna snap his tongue in half.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts.
Oh, that's great. Think pleasant thoughts. Just...
I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Those are needles? Those look boring. Oh, they're fat cats.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Yeah, Peppy more.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are.
Oh.
I would like a moment, please.
Shut up. No one asked you. I'm feeding the Gneasels. You want?
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts
Dude,
are
my guy's like
properly
6
controlled,
foot
they can play
something,
a vital
and then she's
role
like
in our
3'2".
Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me
18
handle
points.
it next time.
Yes,
8,000
Professor.
points.
They're nearly as
to
bad as the
Gryffindor.
Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack.
Bro.
Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Oh my god.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
What?
In the forest.
No.
You've intrigued me.
You've
Very well.
intrigued
Lead the
me.
way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Surprise.
What is that? There's the birds and then, oh, okay, they're gonna.
Quite like the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Big griffin. Wow, what a shocker.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Griffin, doesn't matter. Oh, that's good. She didn't bat it then. Oh.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly.
Oh, look at that.
You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Okay, so my house for redemption. I'm going to only take care of matchmates. Good thing I am.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did
if
you
you
and
only
Highwing
are
cross
allowed to use
paths?
the
It's a longer
clothing
story,
and
but I
the
rescued her from
animals
poachers a few years back.
after you're done doing the
Got her to
story.
safety and, well,
It's like
she was fine.
you're not really
until recently.
needed anymore.
You may have
Because
noticed
usually
that
after the
poachers
story,
are
most
something
people
of a
just
problem in the area.
don't play the game
so
again.
I worry they could get her again.
So why don't you let us
And
have
I
the
might
stuff
not be
that's
there next time.
OP?
Professor Howin mentioned the
That's why we
poachers as
paid
well.
extra to get more OP
She seemed to
stuff.
imply that we couldn't rely on the
To
ministry
help
to
us have a
help.
bigger
I don't
advantage
often
at the
agree
game.
with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
Why?
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves. Statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing